Almost. There we go. Okay. So should we just keep? You guys just want to keep going with?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta pull it up. 1 second. Okay, there we go. So for B, what do you guys think?
But systematic.
Systematic, yeah, that's what I put. Because what was systematic again? Do you know?
I think it's like every certain number,
Oh yeah, it's
every
like
50th or something.
the K thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Next
C.
one.
Yes. C. I did simple random sampling.
Yeah.
Those are just completely random, nothing to it. What about D?
Stratified.
Yeah, I put stratified because they broke them up into little categories. So, and then
Last one.
yeah.
Oh.
Put systematic. Oh wait, no, I put cluster.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. Sound good to you, Kyle?
Sounds good.
All right, 7A. What'd you put?
Cluster sampling.
Yep, me too. And then B. So it's randomly generated in computers, so I thought the simple random sampling. And then C.
Stratified.
Yep. I put, and then for D, I put systematic because it was every fifth one again, or every certain number one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. So A, we're determine whether it's observational or experimental. So for 8A, I think it's observational because they're not really doing anything.
Yeah.
And then what about for B?
Experimental.
Yeah. What'd you put for the treatment?
It was like the drug or whatever it was, the sleepies.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, sleepies, and I think her answer key, I think, also said the placebo counted as treatment, which I
Okay.
didn't really, that didn't make sense to me, but apparently, I guess,
Yeah. I guess it counts.
yeah, because I just put sleepies at first, and then the response, I just put sleep hours, how long they slept,
Yeah.
and then subjects, just the patients.
Yeah.
Okay.
Insomnia patients.
All right. Okay, so number 9, what did you think?
Experiment again.
Yeah. The subjects were the 224 patients.
Mm-hmm. And the variable is just like the skin irritation, like how much they had.
Yeah, and then the treatments for the 1%, 0.5%, and then the placebo.
Yeah.
Okay. This making sense to you, Kyle? I know you
Yeah.
catch
Well,
up.
it all seems to go right along with like what I did in the first half. I guess in the future I'll do part 2 as well. I just thought
Yeah.
I thought it because it says
It was confusing.
I'll fill this part out during your group preparation session. So
Yeah, I saw that too, and then I saw something else that I thought kind of contradicted it. So I don't know, but
I think she said something about like in the quiz there was like a question about like you have to do both parts before, so that made me think that we had to do it. I don't know.
yeah, I think maybe that's what I saw. But it's pretty much the same thing as the first
But
one.
yeah, I
It's
mean,
pretty
like the
simple.
material's the same and everything, so
Yeah.
it makes sense. I just haven't really read through it.
Nothing very tricky.
Yeah.
Okay, so now do we just do the quiz, or do you guys know what
Yeah, I
else
think we should do the quiz. I
consists of our meeting?
think
Okay. And does this time on Thursday work for you guys too? Because I think we're supposed to meet. Are we twice a week? Is that right?
yeah.
Does
It's
that
good for
work?
me. Yeah.
Yeah. Tuesdays
Okay. Do you want to just
are my
go
least
ahead? Sorry.
day, so the only thing, just for a heads up, so I work at the fire department on
Cool.
every 6 days, so my schedule kind of rotates. Like next Tuesday, I'll be on shift. I can still meet. It's just things can get kind of crazy. Like if we have a call or something that goes out, then sometimes I like.
You gotta go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyways, yeah, Tuesdays and Thursdays around this time usually should be fine. But
Okay. And if something changes, like, just let us know. I'm pretty flexible to work around what you need.
cool.
Okay. It's at 6:30 though, so it shouldn't be that long. Okay. So should we start this thing?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Start. Uh-oh. I completed the individual prep assignment before attending the group meeting. Yes. I actively participated. I think so. Okay. Should we just like each read one and kind of just talk about them? Does that sound okay, or what?
Sure.
All right. I guess I'll start number 3. So researchers would like to determine if reviewing material consistently within an hour after class helps students perform better on exams than if students wait to review the material the day before the exam. To answer this question, the researchers are trying to determine if an observational study or an experiment would be more appropriate. They are discussing who the population would be and how they will determine which sampling method will best represent the population. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process are the researchers currently applying?
Sounds like number 1, design a study, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Because they're discussing the population and how they will be determining the sampling method. Okay, that sounds good to me.
Cool.
All
I
right.
can do the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. A researcher has collected the results of a survey where the participants were asked how many hours of TV they watch every day. The researcher tallies the frequencies for each category and computes the mean number of hours watched. She then creates a histogram to help illustrate the overall distribution. Which of the 5 steps of the statistical process did the researcher apply? Describe the data.
Yeah, she tallies the frequencies. Is that
It's
describe or collect?
well,
Ooh.
it says that she has collected at the beginning, so it makes it sound like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Oh,
done, I guess. But
okay, no,
yeah, I think
you're
the
right.
main thing. No, you're good. I was thinking that at first too, until it said that that she tallies them and she creates a diagram to help illustrate. That's the part that makes me think it's probably describe.
I think you're right because it says illustrate. That's kind of the key word.
Yeah.
It's kind of like describing it. Okay.
All right, number 5. Mumbai, India, is a quickly growing city of importance in its own country, as well as the global economy. A marketing research firm has been asked by a prominent fast food restaurant to help determine if the citizens of Mumbai would support this fast food business. From a list of all registered taxpayers, 3,000 names are randomly selected. Each individual on the list is mailed a brief questionnaire. The researchers received 1,049 responses. The population is, well, the
I think it's
population
the citizens.
of citizens.
Yeah. It's
Then
all of them.
the sample would be the 3,000, right?
Yeah.
And the participants are the 1,049.
Subjects or participants. Yeah. Okay.
Something.
All right. Number 6. Mumbai, India. Oh, so it's the same thing. So the sample is, sorry, what do we say?
So the sample.
So the sample would be
Sample is 3,000.
3,000 names are randomly selected. Then those who respond. So is it just who respond, or is it the 3,000?
I want to say it's like just the people who respond, but I'm not sure.
I'm gonna pull up that document really quick and look at it. I've never had set a definition in there. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards those who respond because those are the ones who actually cause an input to this experiment. But
So the sample is a subset, a portion of a population. Well, it helps, kind of.
kind of. Because it isn't. Is it the ones that just respond or just the?
You could like consider both samples under that definition.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. So yeah, the researchers receive sample is people who are mailed the questionnaire. 1,000. I'm leaning towards the 1,049, but I'm not sure if I can really confidently say that.
It kind of makes more sense to me. I don't know.
Because they're actually, yeah, it makes more sense to me, but that is kind of tricky.
There's a Wikipedia definition. I don't know.
Yeah.
Statistics and quantitative research methodology. A data sample is a set of data collected and or selected from a statistical population by a defined procedure. Typically, the population is very large, making a census or a complete enumeration of all the values in the population practical or impossible. So, like in this case, it goes, yeah. I don't know. I think it's the 3,000, but.
Oh man.
Now I'm confused.
Only because,
now I'm questioning myself.
Yeah,
only because according to and Wikipedia is only so reliable, but by that definition, the sample is a set of data collected and are selected from the population. So it makes it sound like that's the group that was chosen, where like the 1,049 weren't chosen, right? They were just
That's true.
responded from that actually participated in the study. 3,000 were actually chosen.
You think it's just those who respond? Oh, my wife has taken this class before. Let me ask her. Oh wait, is that cheating? Maybe that's cheating.
I don't know. Are we Wikipedia? I don't know.
That's true. It's like, do you remember like a sample? Is it because I don't know if you heard us reading this, but they send out a questionnaire to 3,000 people. Only 1,049 responded. Which one would be considered the sample of 3,000, or only those who responded? You sure? She says she thinks it's only those who responded. Are you confident in that, or are you kind of wishy-washy? Scale of 1 to 10. Says she's 8 out of 10, but she thinks it's those who respond. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know. I think I might.
I'm okay with that.
I might pick that one, and we can do different things and just see what happens. Should we move on?
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes of class and within 44% after the first hour after class. This forgetting curve continues so that within 6 days, only 25% is remembered. How can a student conquer this forgetting curve? The researchers in this study claim that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test this and invited you to participate in a study where you were asked to review specific material 15 minutes after class or for 10 minutes, an hour after class for 10 minutes, and then again 2 days after class for 10 minutes. Your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded. What type of data is your teacher collecting?
Feel confident I think it's categorical.
Yeah.
Because it's not really counting anything. It's not really numerical. They just ask if you feel confident, right? So
Um.
your teacher asks if you feel confident that you've retained at least 50% of the material.
What about your teacher then gives you a short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded?
Oh, wait, I missed that. Oh, whoops. I was reading the one below it. I was reading number 8.
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, oh, then yeah, I think it's probably quantitative then.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense. Does that sound good to you, Kyle? Did Kyle leave?
Is he there? Oh,
He's
I don't think
gone.
he's there.
I can re-invite him.
Yeah, let's try that.
He's a goner.
Weird.
Where'd he go?
We got a
All right.
call.
All right, there. Oh yeah, maybe he's sliding down the fire pole. Oh, he just texted me. Said my computer just went wacky.
Oh no!
Okay, I said okay. Oh wait. We'll wait for you. Well, I guess we can keep going. Just go over it again when he comes.
Okay.
Instead of sitting here in silence.
So yeah, I'm having trouble remembering because I know that like categorical can be numbers too, but
And these ones are a little bit trickier.
yeah.
Let me pull it back up. Yeah, because it's just recording. Let's see. So did your short 10-question quiz where your score out of 10 is recorded. What
You
did
there?
I do? I think it's. Oh yeah. Awesome.
Okay, sorry. I had to jump on my wife's computer, and I just like decided, no, I don't want to. Like,
Dang.
okay. So
All right.
So what did we decide after you asked your wife and everything on number 6?
Oh, you were on that.
Wow,
one.
that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's where I got kicked out.
I think we're going with 1049. My wife thought that was probably right. She said she was like 8 out of 10 confidence level with that. But we don't have to put the same thing. I mean, if you feel good with that one, who knows?
But no, that's cool. Okay. And then number 7.
Yeah. So you didn't hear her read that one, then? Huh?
No, I didn't. I after 6 was where I got kicked out. So
Okay. Let us know what you think if you want to read through that one. We're kind of debating.
Shown their attention. I don't know. Is that one quantitative?
I think so. I'm reading the definition here. It says they represent things that are numeric in nature, things that are measured.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like it.
And in categorical, it says there are labels. It does not make sense to do arithmetic with them.
Okay, I think it's quantitative.
So I think the next one. Oh yeah. So number 8, I think it's the same exact thing. It's just instead of a test, the teacher asks if you feel 50%, if you've retained at least 50% of the material. If you feel confident that you've retained 50% of the material, you then record your responses yes, no, or not sure.
Okay, so that one you think then categorical for the.
Categorical.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Number 9.
it my turn to read?
I think so.
Yeah. Studies have shown that retention of classroom materials can drop as low as 58% within 15 minutes. This is the same thing, I guess, except maybe the end's different.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
The research in the study claimed that constant review is important. Suppose your teacher wanted to test and blind review. Well, I guess, yeah. So your teacher also selects a group to give no review to the material over the 6 days. This group is called the control group.
That's what I think. You agree with that?
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did Juliet respond? I didn't hear.
Yeah.
You think that's right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so number 10. Which of the following would be considered an experimental design? A telephone poll asking people about whether or not they vaccinate their children. Not that one, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Administering the tuberculosis vaccination to one group and giving placebo to another. Pretty sure it's that one.
That sounds.
A consensus or a mailed survey asking people about whether or not they received. No. I think it's the administered one.
Yep. That sounds right.
Yeah, definitely. In a study to determine the average wage of working people in Mumbai, which of the following would be the best example? Every 10th worker that you meet as you travel the streets of Mumbai, all of the workers in one working district of Mumbai, many randomly selected workers in each of the several working districts of Mumbai, all of the female workers.
I think it's the many randomly selected workers in each several working districts.
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, you want to become the next Jonas Salk and produce a vaccine that will help cure children of respiratory syncytial virus. You test the vaccine and compare it to a placebo and randomly choose one group of children to take the vaccine and one group to take the placebo. What or who are the experimental units of or subjects? So I think the children.
I think it's the children.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You want to become the next Jonas Salk, and you do the same thing, blah, blah, blah. What are the treatments?
The vaccine.
Placebo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. In 1982, the U.S. government supported a study that was run for 15 years, where 4,608 low-income families were given a chance to move to less impoverished areas. They distributed vouchers and provided various support systems. The researchers wanted to determine if getting people out of poor neighborhoods would reduce the poverty level of U.S. citizens. Low-income families were randomly assigned to one of the following three groups. 1. The MTO Low Poverty Voucher Group, which received Section 8 certificates or vouchers usable only in low poverty areas with less than 10% of the population below the poverty line in 1990, along with counseling and assistance in finding a private unit to lease. 2. The Traditional Voucher Group, who received regular Section 8 certificates or vouchers geographically unrestricted and ordinary briefings and assistance from the PHAs. 3. The control group, which received no certificates or vouchers but remained eligible for public or project-based housing and other social programs to which families would otherwise have been entitled.
It sounds like an experiment to me, but the fact that the option is neither, I don't know, throws me out.
That's what makes it, yeah.
Um,
I'm going to look at it one more time.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's experiment because they have a control group, and their
yeah.
other two groups are having different things done to them, different treatments.
Right.
So I think they're just going to see if it has an effect.
It's definitely not observational. because
No.
they're actually, yeah, they're stimulating here. They're giving some sort of treatment. So
I'll look up experimental.
yeah,
really
that's the only
quick.
thing is
Unless
I
there's
don't
some
know if
like
the
caveat
exactly
that.
right.
I think it seems like it's exactly what a designed experiment. How it's defined here in the reading, it seems the same thing. There's a control group, and then there's just two other groups that get the treatment, and then you see what happens. So I'm leaning experiment.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
Can't think of any like caveat or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if a p-value of 0.0002 was found for the study described above, then we could say that there is about a 0.0002 probability of obtaining the actual observed result, or one more extreme, assuming the null is true. So I think that's true.
Yeah, the p-value. I kind of forget. Like I know.
So basically, what I understood from the preparation of p-value, it's basically just there's like a chosen threshold before that you decide whether the null hypothesis is accepted or whether you need to accept the alternative hypothesis.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I was looking at the group collaboration. I saw that other groups also apparently had some confusion on this one.
Yeah, I saw them post too. They're like, we don't get it.
Yeah. She said we'll go over it more in the future, but that doesn't really
Help us.
help us in this one necessarily.
Go over it now.
Yeah.
So it says the p-value is the estimated probability of rejecting the null hypothesis of a study question when that hypothesis is true. And so
Probability of rejecting.
yeah.
So
probably obtaining the actual observed results, or one more extreme, assuming the null is true. That confuses me.
wait, read that one. Read what you said one more time about the p-value is.
The p-value is the estimated probability of rejecting the null hypothesis of a study question when that hypothesis is true. It's kind of hard to wrap my brain around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that's saying.
Maybe let's leave that one. Let's go the other ones.
Okay.
We'll come back to it or something. I don't know.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Another
That's
p-value.
Yeah, and the next one. Maybe the next one makes more sense. I don't know. Okay.
Now this one I think is true.
There's a low in the research could conclude.
I think you're right.
Remember from the example, like the Salk vaccine, because the p-value is so low, they knew it wasn't by chance that people actually didn't contract polio who had this vaccine. So there was low p-value means that's probably true.
Okay.
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 Does that help us answer the number 15 then? If
Okay, another definition for it says the probability that a result will be observed that is as extreme or more extreme than the information observed, assuming that the null hypothesis is true.
So that kind of is that in the the reading, or did you look that up?
Yeah,
somewhere?
that's from the reading. This one is from the reading.
Okay. Because that used a lot of the same words that's in that question.
Yeah.
Right.
The probability of obtaining a result at least as extreme as the one you calculated. I don't really get what that means. We reject the null hypothesis the p-value is small, say less than 0.05, which it is. So does this say something about rejecting the null hypothesis? Is that somehow... We could say that there's a... Oh, I don't get it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we got 50-50 chance. I'm not sure.
Yeah, our odds aren't too bad. Looking up one more thing. This is the probability under the null hypothesis of sampling a test statistic at least as extreme as that which was observed. That still doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Yeah.
What was the null hypothesis again?
Like the one that's like assumed to be true, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
So like in this case, well, I guess, okay, so that's the one that we assume to be true. So we could say there's a 0.0002 probability of obtaining the actual observed result, or one more extreme. Assuming the null is true.
I feel like I want to say false. I don't know.
You should say false.
I'm just feeling
For
that.
15?
Kind of leaning
Yeah.
towards false.
Let's do it. Well, I'm down with that. It was,
Okay.
17 is really easy.
Oh yeah.
but
We just got to look up what the order is, I think, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Step 1 is design the study.
right.
Mm,
Then step 2 is collect data.
yep. And describe.
Step 2,
Describe.
collect data. Step 3 is describe.
Step 4 is make inferences, right?
Yeah.
And then take action.
Take action.
Okay, so I'm pretty confident those are all right.
Okay.
2 is A. Okay. So what was the one? Was there one other one we were unsure we didn't do, or do we do what? Maybe we did them all.
I think so.
Is there any other one we want to look at? Or we think we're okay?
I'm ready to submit it. You guys
Ready
are?
to submit? Think we're probably good. Okay. You guys want to submit it?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Alright, submit, yes. 94!
Oh no.
Oh, it was true!
Oh no. I'm sorry.
You led us astray, Juliet. It's all your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. We're good. Okay, so I think that's it. Are we done then?
Yeah, I think so. So is someone gonna post this on the wherever we have to post it?
Yeah, I
Cool.
think it'll upload to
All right,
my
thanks.
account. So I'll take care of that.
Okay, thanks.
All right. See you guys Thursday.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.